25 years. So, approaching it, we were kind of like, wow, is it? Like, because we were like, didn't we just do 20 years? I guess it is 25.
The company started back in 1998. Both my parents started at Keith and Janet Sung. I was 10 years old at the time, so I kind of grew up with the company.
Thinking back to when I first started, I mean, we were in a different location, a lot smaller. I was in this little office, like someone was sitting next to me, like I could just not even move and just reach back and touch her chair. And that's kind of how everyone was functioning.
The first business was, the ceramics business. It evolved into kind of a food gifting business. We had hard candies for a little while. I remember a time where we were making muffins, actually, and then it eventually evolved into cookies. My dad likes to tell a story about how he went to the bank with a drawing. I think he shaped the cookies out of clay or something like that, right? Where it wasn't actually an edible product. He presented to the bank a concept.
It was smart on them to pick the pineapple just because what it represents, in hospitality.
The biggest headache and also the biggest strength that my dad has is that he's very particular about exactly what he wants, but he knows what he wants, which is great.
So yeah, I pick up all those small things, merchandising, plus if everything looks good.
Fast forward to 2002, we opened our first retail store. So that's the biggest probably milestone. That was Ward Warehouse. That's where a lot of people got to know us.
You don't say grand opening, it's a tiny store. So we have an opening, and then my big brother's best friend came, and then he was jokingly saying that, "Kid, you're gonna be a millionaire." I was like, "Are you kidding? This is my first store. I don't even know whether I can make it."
When it got closer to the holiday shopping time, every shelf was wiped clean before the store hours closed. So I think that was kind of the turning point in his head. That was the shift where he's like, I think I have something here. And then now, at this point, we're at 14 locations.
No matter what, we're always trying to come up with the next new thing.
It's always something new, something we've never done as a company, and it's like, okay, how do we accomplish this? And then you get a team together.
We decided one year to okay, every season we're gonna launch a new seasonal flavor, and it became very successful for us, very popular. People were excited to get something new.
We try to diversify our company, the products. So yeah, you'll see how big our Honolulu company can be.
I love my job. I love the owners. Yeah, they're so nice and down to earth. Who would have thought that one recipe changed their life?
One of the things I enjoy the most is that I think Keith and Janet as owners are the perfect balance for each other. So Keith is like that creative side, and then Janet is that, operational numbers person.
They did an amazing job, with this company, and taking care of their employees. And I wouldn't want to work anywhere else because really, they've always put their employees first, with all the decisions they've made. And, you can tell, especially with how happy everybody is all the time.
Every day coming to work is kind of not coming to work. It's more like going to your family.
You cannot even realize that your 8 hours is done. Just like you wanted to work more.
And to see now being in this building with how the bakery is run, it is a very big change from when I first started.
We really nailed it when it came to the customer experience part too, It's all comes back to that sharing aloha.
Sharing aloha is by putting our love on it. And every cookie that we bake,
We're making sure that all the products that come out from our production area are world class.
And then when the customer receives it, and then that makes them happy.
It's yeah, I know, it's just cookies, but people love it.
There's that pride working for the company and just seeing it everywhere.
It's been a very cool ride seeing exactly how this business has evolved to what it is today. It's taking a lot of turns, but good and bad, but eventually it got to this place, which is an incredible blessing for all of us. It's very inspirational, actually, to have an opportunity to work with both my parents. This is memories I'll never forget. These are things that I know I'll look back on with my kids, and I'll be like, hey, Grandpa built this, Grandma built this,
We work together, we care, and nothing compares to this company.
You know, it takes all of us to make this a thriving company. So, you know, thanks for everyone's hard work.
For these past 25 years, thank you for everything. Honestly, from the bottom of my heart, from the bottom of Keith and Janet's heart, thank you so much.